All right, so running and sculpture and art have been extremely hand-in-hand close for me since day one. My first sculpture idea came while I was running, and it was at Holmdel High School, and I was running by myself at the track, and I saw the vision of the Bob Roggy statue. And Bob's story is the most famous in all of Holmdel history. He threw the javelin 312 feet, and that's farther than a football field. And I saw the sculpture, and I was not a sculptor at the time. So without the running, I'm not sure if that would have happened. So I took that idea and made my first sculpture, not knowing that the whole town would come out for the dedication. Bob tragically died before the Olympics, and he never got to compete. So his family was searching for mercy, and I felt that this sculpture, and I saw it in his mom's face, was this vehicle for that. And at that moment, I knew what I was going to do the rest of my life. And that story is one example of over 550 that have accumulated into this career I've had over the past 35 years. Making the connection with the running community, Craig and Runners High and the whole staff there, really running for that team has been a joy, and running for the Sure AC. What's interesting is that when I'm jammed up with an idea for a sculpture, like when I was doing Shaquille O'Neal for LSU, I didn't know what the pose should be, so I would stop working and I would go to the reservoir and I'd run a loop. And sure enough, by the end of that loop, I've got the clear idea of what I'm gonna do. He's gonna be dunking the ball, he's gonna be shattering the backboard, his knees are up in the air, and that's how my process has been for over 35 years. I work out the compositions while I'm on a run, and I feel like there's a spiritual value to it. Doc Sheehan talks about this very clearly. There's this mental, spiritual, and physical element in running that is very unique. And I will continue to do this. I'm 62 years old. I have over 550 statues in America, and I hope to make another 500, and this will be the process. I will come up with a composition. I will most likely get jammed up. I will go for a run, and I'll work it out. So that's been my special connection with running and sculpture.